Hello, hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Uh, Rue's Rue's a little bit mad right now. I'll tell you why. For some reason, my phone, my tracking device is not connecting to 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 my laptop. So I'm just stuck like this. There's no movement, there's no nothing. Now I'm a little bit neutral again. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying, I must say. Hang on, I'm gonna move this and try and get into a more natural position. There we go. Okay, okay, that's better. That's better. Just eat the phone easy. I guess I could try. The other issue as well is my I feel like my mouth's a little bit crazier because I don't have my regular interface in my usual settings, so it feels like off. But that should be okay. That should be back to normal by when I'm back on my usual laptop because I am once again away. I'm once again streaming from like what? Why? It's annoying. It's like I don't get. I get one stream back home and then it's just like okay, back to using a laptop that you can barely play a game. Well, actually, you can play some games on, but I don't know how well it would do playing the game at the same time. But hello, everyone. Hello, Sari, always looking after us. Hello, laughs a lot. Very nice to have you here. Hello, Mike. How are you doing? Were you? I know you were watching. I know you were watching Fua earlier. Hello, Dulcie. Hi, Dulcie. How are you? You make nice ASMR. It's very nice. Very EP inducing. And hello, Crespian. Hello, Ru. Is that wait? Is that who I think it is? Is that Bonnie? It's the Bonbon. It's the Miss Bonbon Bonnie. She's doing well. I saw she went to like this convention. I think she was carrying around like little Bonnie stickers or like buttons for people. I hope some people got them. Hello Z. Oh yeah, play Tetris. Ah wait, I did say I was gonna play like Sudoku or something. So maybe I'll get that set up next stream. But I think this stream is just gonna be play what Civ 1. Ooh, it's the fancy Rua man. No fancy today. Rua does not have regular tracking. Even though I brought everything I needed for it. It just doesn't seem to want to connect. I have no idea why. I'll troubleshoot later, maybe tomorrow. Um but at least the Wednesday stream, which should just be can we still strip you though? If you redeem, I will manually strip. I will manually strip it for you if you redeem it. Yes. So yeah, that will work. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're already stripping Rua. Why did you guys say already? Why would you say already? Like this was planned from the beginning. Like it's just an inevitability. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my god, not having movement sucks, dude. I feel like a PNG, and there's nothing wrong with being a PNG. But when I'm a live 2D, I want the ability to move manually. Strip. Who was stripping you back then? You guys. You would redeem, and it would forcibly remove my clothing. Don't worry, your pretty little head, Rue. Don't. Oh god, sorry, that was right loud. Don't treat me like a like a silly girl who has no idea what's going on. Don't you do that. Just use a maid, shaking my head. If someone redeems it. No, wait, I don't have the maid. I don't have the maid. I have nothing on this laptop. I need to like set up this laptop so that it has stuff. I hope the microphone is okay, by the way. It sounded all right. It sounded all right. I hope we don't get any more of that what was happening last stream, kind of for the last half an hour or so. He's still on the laptop. Hello, Lila. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I can't bring like my whole regular streaming setup with me on the train. Uh that would be very awkward. Be very difficult. Ugh, ugh. But yeah, I had to travel a little bit. You got a date in 2 weeks? Ooh, congrats, Lila. I hope it goes nice. I hope it goes well. Um I hope it's nice. I don't know. Is it going to be like a dinner date? Is it going to be like a walking date? Is it going to be a... Is it going to be like a playing pool date? Is it going to be a bowling date? Is it going to be what other kind of dates are there? Is it going to be a canoeing date? Is it going to be a woods date? I don't know if you do that for a first date. Are you going to do a hiking date? You probably want to pick a popular hiking spot. Um, I don't know. I'm sure you guys will. But aren't you an innocent or a maiden? No, no, I am a man. I am a man. 3 phase date. We meet, dinner, Oktoberfest. Why did I say it like a Oktoberfest and nightly walking session? Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds like it'll be a nice time. Um, I don't have a date, but I'm meeting up with a friend tomorrow to go for some food who works in the same place as where I am now. So it'll be nice to see them. It'll be nice. We're gonna go and get some food. They know a nice sandwich shop, a good sandwich shop. So I'm looking forward to trying that. You know each other for 5 years now. Ah, that's nice. That's nice when like friends start dating. As long as it goes well. And if it doesn't go well, then it's good. Then it's good if like it's an amicable like yeah we tried it but no didn't work. All you have are meetings. You're jumping off a bridge. Make sure it's a small bridge so you don't hurt yourself. Make sure it's like a like you know into like a tiny stream or something. It's like a foot off the ground. So you like jump and then you just like you land after like a millisecond. Maybe you like slightly bruise the bottom of your feet maybe. Yeah. Yeah. But I know that feeling, Harrow. I hate when it's just meetings all day. You know when you have multiple meetings and you get nothing done because you're just constantly rushing from meeting to meeting. That's more annoying than anything. That's worse than having like especially when you have things you're meant to be doing and you have to go in and be like yeah, that thing I meant to be doing. Sorry, I have a meeting. That other thing I was meant to be doing. Yeah, I had a meeting about that. I haven't had time to start it because I have too many meetings. Well, can I please just not go to meetings? That's why I like having like 2 or 3 screens because I can start doing stuff in the background and not really pay attention to the main one. Or when you have those like business meetings that are like, you know, you don't have to do anything, you just have to be there. That's fine. The job you applied a year ago emailed you to let you know you didn't get it. Why did they? Yeah, what the hell? I'm sorry, a year late? You should respond to them and just be like, sorry, who this? Who this new number? Who this new email? You love our meetings because 9 times out of 10 it's not from me. Ah, I see, I see. Sometimes I need to do things. New Howoo, who this? Yeah, new Howoo. Isn't wait how often? I think it's like every like 3 or 4 years. No, it might be like 5 years or something. Your body like cells have been completely replaced. It's something like that. Like all the cells in your body have slowly died and like fallen off and whatever, and been replaced by new cells. So it's like it's almost like a ship of Theseus moment. All 7 years. Hmm. Well, yeah, it's not going too bad. Right now we're just doing like training stuff. Yeah, this isn't a really can you eat your cells? I mean, I guess if you like you're so hungry for some reason, Haru, please go eat. Please go have like a granola bar or something. I'm not a big fan of granola bars, I'm not gonna lie. I like protein bars, but granola bars I'm actually not that great. I'm not a fan of. I like Rice Krispie bars. You know the Rice Krispie squares? I like those. No, I'm busy. You can bite your muscles. Yeah, exactly. You can like yeah, Harry, you could like take a bit of your muscles and just like cook it up, serve it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Yeah, it'll be tasty. looking at hot men and doing homework. How much homework is getting done in this instance, Haru? Are you? I sure do hope that the hot men aspect is not taking over too much. You would bleed, which is good to have a drink while you eat. Yeah, you can quench your thirst at the same time. Although I feel like blood is not very quenching. You eat the hot men. I know both you and Haru. Like if there's ever a man post, if there's ever like art posted of a man in the Discord, you just eat them. You just post a gif of you eating the paper. First it's licking and then it's eating the paper. Can you just look at hot tasty men and forget homework? No, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, homework is important. Mike, I'm eating your art. Mike's gonna have no art to show off on his Twitter. Stop being weird. Licking so it goes to you. Stop. You always did your homework with hot men on your screen. Good job. I'm proud of you guys. I just did my work, you know. I was someone. Are you guys someone who leaves it go late, or are you someone who gets it done as quickly as possible? I was always the student who would try and get done as quickly as possible because I hate having the idea that I had to do stuff. It was only when like you had really busy times, um, the pin time's gonna run out. I put that to like 120. What the fuck? Oi! I could have sworn I put that to like 120 minutes. Hang on. We'll do this, and then I will pin again, and then I'll just go like 90. Oh, must between. Wait, what? The timer must be between 30 seconds and 30 minutes. I'll just go manually unpinned or end of stream. There we go, that's fine. There we go. Why did you strip? I stripped because I had to click the button, the number 90. Um, and that caused that to happen. Strip again, no. No, you got a free one for a second. Now you're doing it the night before, not a chance. You try and get it out real quick because you have better things to do. Yeah, see, Haru understands. Haru understands. I just always hated having things hanging over me. Like sometimes, obviously, you'd have to prepare it or like apportion stuff, you know. Why with my motivational chest muscle? Fine, fine. There you go. Hang on, let me lower the book as well. There you go. That'll motivate you, Haru. That'll motivate you, I suppose. The thing you will throw anything away you can, remember? I don't follow. Do you mean you're just throwing away things? Huh? Now, see, I would go because usually, like when you got homework, it would be fresh in your mind that day. So look, just do it. Although I remember what I started to do during one year was like every day I got home from I got home and I would go to sleep for about an hour. Then I would wake up and start. Then I'd start doing it. And then go have food. I slept so much during that time. It was so nice. Hello, Justinia. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? It's nice to see you. How was your guys' weekends, by the way? Did you guys have nice weekends? I know we were talking on Saturday, but did you guys have a good weekend? So you won't be able to have to do homework. So you won't be able to have homework lying around because I won't be there when you need it. I see, I see. Weekend was shit. I see. Not good. Not good then. I'm fine and you lovelies. I eat. That's all. Aw, catching up on EPs. You like your art classes better because they don't give out homework. Do they not give out like? They're not. You don't have to do like still lifes or anything, Harry. You don't have to go do like still lifes. You don't have to do like paint your favorite, paint your favorite landscape or draw this figure or something. No, they don't do anything like that. They're just like have fun, and then your teacher comes over and looks at the man you're drawing and it goes like, yes, agreed, and walks away. I love the teachers in Blue Period, that anime I talked about before. Teacher eats your You only have ceramics this year, and last is like more 3D stuff. Oh, that's really cool. You crashed a car and went through radar control. Nine. Hello, Mama L. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. If I could, I would like give a smile and a happy like little wink, but I am not able to. I'm sorry. My tracking device is not there today. Lila, I'm glad you're okay. Let me just say it that way. Let me just say I'm glad you're okay. Um, I think the 9 kilometers over the limit is a little bit worse, or is a little bit less worse than the crashed car thing. He can't move and move it. Can't move it, move it. Rua, move it. I can't. Um. Oh, I got kind of lucky today. I posted about it on Twitter. I posted about it on Twitter, but I was quite happy about something. I went to a place for food. Hydrate. Do I have water near me? There's a bit in the bottle. Okay. Mm. Mm. Tasty. Mm. You got hit by someone who ran a red light while he was speeding. Okay. Well, well, hopefully his insurance will pay for everything and you'll be okay. I hope you're okay and there's no injuries or whiplash or anything. Even though that it's just a scary moment. It's just kind of a scary moment. I do hope that you're okay. Just want to point out that you were also speeding, so, you know, it's a good lesson both ways. It's a good lesson both ways. Get that bag. Yeah, go to insurance and be like, oh, my neck and my back. I want 150,000. And then you look at them, you go into their office and you're like, but we can settle it right now for just $50. Just slide. That's a different story. You weren't speeding. That you were still speeding. You were still speeding. You were still breaking the law. I watched a video of this woman driving, and she was like looking at her phone. And like usually people do that where they'll have their phone in one hand and they're driving, and they're just kind of glancing at their phone every now and again. But this woman, as she was driving along, literally took both hands off the wheel and held the phone between both hands and just looked down at her phone, like, for a good, I want to say, 5 seconds before she drifted off into the ditch. It wasn't a ditch, but it was like off the road. And then you see her be like, ah! She screamed a little and then cursed when the car came to a stop. Was she looking at Excuse me. I got hiccups now from that water. At Hot Men Art or something? For real? She must have been. I think she was typing a message or something. She was typing a message. She probably... So yeah, just, you know, don't look at your phone when you guys are on the road. I know it's hard. I know it's hard not to, but if you're driving, do be careful with that. Don't be stupid and like take both hands off the wheel. If you have to look at your phone, like I beg you, at least keep it within the field of view of the road. It didn't even hit you that hard. You're getting the price of your car, but you can repair it yourself. Big money. Well, no, the insurance should be. But if you can repair yourself, that's kind of good. You could. Yeah, I suppose as your friend editing videos on his iPhone while driving, Mike. No. Maybe. Wait. Maybe. Oh, dude, what if I was like a big, like, you know, if you were like a truck driver, but you're also a streamer? Holy shit, has anyone done that? No, there's definitely like IRL streamers that do like trucking driving streams. But like if you were a VTuber trucker and you're just like VTubing as you drive, stream on a bike, you just have a you just have a little wagon attached to your bike pulling your PC along beside you. They're paying you the repairing costs, but you'll just do it yourself. That's good. That's good. Your mum will drive with her knees. Oh no! Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that, man. And you don't want to correct them because they'll get angry with you. But you just want to survive. You know. You don't want to be like, hey, you know, maybe you should do this because they'll snap at you. They'll be like, I'm perfect. I do it all the time. But you're like, yeah, but I want to live though. She's from California. You're used to it. I see. I see. Have you seen the guy with big ass on? I was. I know who you're on about, but I, for some reason I just pictured like that being the message. Have you seen that guy with big ass? But anyway, on his bike in a meeting, he got screwed. Yeah, I've seen that guy before. I felt like the joke got kind of old after a while of him just having a massive ass. He started appearing everywhere, and I was like, like the the joke was very funny, but it started becoming a bit too much. Hello, Pip. It's nice to see you. How's the Pippo? How's Pippo? You'll get around 12k, guys. That's what it costs. But when you do it, it's a 20. You think? Let's go, Lila. Let's go. Hell yeah. That's perfect. That is unreal. Good. I'm glad you're getting a nice, tasty payday. I know, Pip. I'm sorry, guys. I will try if I remember. If I remember, I will try to set up the pokes and stuff on this. I need to go into StreamerBot, which has had like a big update now, and set up everything here. 10k plus and free hospital food. Life's good. Is hospital food even that good? I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it. I feel like hospital food. I don't like the hospital smell, you know. Everything's sterile or sterile and it's just no. I wouldn't want to eat there. I know I will. I will remind you. Thank you, Pippo. You like the smell? No, I don't. I don't like the smell of hospitals. They just make me sad. Depends on which hospital you are over here. I guess if they're going around, they're like spraying like nice smells. It's so clean. They asked me where you want to go, and you said your favorite one. I like to imagine you're sitting there like my favorite hospital, and they're just like, what? This woman has a favorite hospital? Got Knight's schnitzel and potatoes. Oh my god, Schnitzel's that guy from Chowder. Oh wait, no, Lila. Wait, Lila. Sorry, guys. I forget. I forget sometimes. Yeah, yes. I was about to say. No, like it's not fair. Lila is a feminine name to me. Okay, so I associate Lila with a lady. So that's why he's old. Spare him, guys. Don't be mean to me. Don't be mean to me. But Schnitzel's from that show Chowder. Chowder. I remember that show. That was such a good show. That was such a fun show. Assuming by names, yes, I will assume by names, and I will get them wrong, and I will apologize. Are you a sexy woman though? I'm going to say maybe on the positive scale. Yes. Yes. That's what I'll say. Don't men have girl names and boys have girl names? They can do, but you know, like if I told you, "Hey, I'm meeting up with a friend of mine named Stephanie tomorrow." And are you guys gonna go? Are you guys gonna go? Oh, Stephanie, that's a guy. Like, are you gonna assume that's a girl? No, you don't assume. I don't believe you guys. Good old Stephen E. Good old Stephen Y. Okay, that's pretty good. That got me. No, you think of everyone as food. I feel bad for the people who are in the rooms next to me, you know. I feel bad for them. They have to deal with my like loud ass laughter. I've been told I have a very loud laugh before. Like I have a very strong laugh, you know. I laugh with my chest. Sometimes though I become a whistle, I become a kettle. So when I'm really laughing hard, I become a kettle. Do you eat him? Jaru? Who's Jaru? You're so loud all the time. He laughs with his boobies. Oi, Mikey. Shut it. He laughs with his boobies. Hmm. Wait, you missed some of the early stream. Are you no longer dog fighting? What? Dog fighting? What do you think I was doing with that poor little dog I was looking after? Laughs a lot. Dog fighting. Yes, I was putting the like foot tall. Okay, she's a pretty muscular little bulldog. In a ring against other dogs, and she made me like loads of money. It was autocorrect, you swear. Maybe you're cuddling it to death. You imagined him with the dog in a ring with boxing. I'm the one dog fighting. I'm I'm boxing the dog. Is it Haru? I'm like throwing jabs, but she's too fast, too quick. And then she like bites my ankles. When did autocorrect learn dog fighting? I don't know. But no, I'm no longer taking care for the dog. I am elsewhere. I am in another part of the country right now. You're crying. See, I'd have to adopt. I couldn't do boxing. I have to get kickboxing because then I can like, then you can throw kicks. Yours learns. Mine learns too. Mine learns too. The more things I use it for certain words or just certain combinations that I would not have in the dictionary, it just learns that I'm typing it. Karate the dog. Karate chop. I jump at the dog and like do a big swinging down attack, and then it just bites my hand. Yours learns as well, but like it does have a basic vocabulary. Yeah, dogfighting is a term that would probably know. Does not include dog sitting. Yeah, yeah. It probably that is kind of like a, I get, not a colloquial term, but probably more of a term that people would use, but I don't know if it would be in the dictionary. Because people like, it makes sense, but it's your autocorrect knows everyone's names by now. Oh, like if you type in laughs a lot, it will come up. Or if you type in, well, I guess Pip is like 3 letters. So if you're autocorrecting 3 letters, you're kind of lazy. But maybe like Rua, for example, if you typed in or UA, it'll do DH. Yeah, mine does that for Genzuki, and for Daya and a couple of others. Like it's right on top there. You know what I find? I always think the YouTube search results are always really interesting because they're definitely time based. I feel Rua ua kai. Oi, do not. Wait, no, hang on. Is that cake? Ka. Auto suggest. Wait, hang on. No, without the fada. Without the fada is the bad one. Yes, without the fada is the bad one. Cockамillish though, not bad. Cockамillish fame. Yeah, that's from all my squatting. Mikaka. Wait. But like I always find that like, okay, I'm getting ready for bed. It's time to fall asleep. Time to find some ASMR. And I lie in bed and I open up YouTube and I tap the search, and ASMR is always the first thing at that time. It's never the first thing at any other times, but it's always the first thing at that time. So obviously there's some kind of timing based algorithm as well going on in the YouTube thing. Why is chat not on stream? Oh yeah, because I tried to do chat on stream before, and it was just a mess on this. I don't know why it's like this, but um, if I, oh wait, maybe it's actually fixed now, huh? Oh no, yeah, no, I remember now. I remember. It's because that is chat. That is chat right there. It doesn't show the other side of it. If I held Alt and pulled out, no. I know it's stack. I know it's stack. I had to go into one of the other screens for a second. Wrong one. There we go. You're gonna eapen because die durch Arbeit. You have to work tomorrow. Gonna. I love you all. Aw, thank you, Lila. Have a good sleep, and congrats on your monies. Not the car crash, but the monies are good. Um, yeah, that is part of being away. That is part of being away. I like having chat on stream. I like having my little chat box that a friend made for me, the little sword and the name on it. I think it's really cute. Rua loved us not. Rua Doko. Rua Doko. You guys have to say that. When I go away, you have to say Rua Doko. Okay? It's very important. Like standard VTuber jokes. You go Rua Doko, and then you go, ooh, I miss Rua. Doko in Japanese means where, basically. Doko. So you'd often see it with Oi. Oi, laughs a lot. We say Ua is dead, so Rua where? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's sort of a Rua shinamashita. Lol, what? Yeah, it's a very common thing over on like right across VTubing in general. Did you miss the car crash lore? Lila was in a car crash, unfortunately. But it seems like they're okay, and the damage isn't too bad. They can repair themselves, so they're going to get an insurance payout, but they're going to like deal with themselves. Ooh, hope they're okay. Yeah, they seem. I mean, they're chatting away here, so we say Ua's dead. Yeah. Lila got that bag though. I'm hoping to get more of a bag soon with one of my investments. Like unironically, it's up like 60% or something. It's amazing. Let me double check just how much it's up. Now I wish I invested more, of course, but let me it's not all of my investments. Most of my investments are in standard ETFs. Like just standard ETFs, so they're not like anything crazy. But yep. So one investment is at 65%. No, well, almost 66%. You're selling his clothes and hair. Wait, if Rua dead, do we get all his stuff? No. No, Brua gets all my stuff. Little Brua, Bredua. Remember him? He's not here today. His hair is crazy. You just want his cape and wallet? Oi. Rua profiteering arc. Exactly. And that's actually not counting. I think that 65% isn't counting the profit that I scalped earlier. I scalped about 500 profit. So I'd have to double check how much I've actually invested, but like that was from that 60% is from a new investment where I sold a little bit high and then bought a little bit lower. I was very happy with myself. I felt like a real professional streamer or trader. You gonna eat Brua? No, don't eat Brua. If you're gonna, he's shorting. I'm not. Well, I did short for a moment. Well, it was more. I sold. It was high, and then it just happened to drop like low. Like it dropped low again. I was like, okay, I guess I'll buy in. I guess I'll just like, I can get it all for cheaper. I got like an additional. What was it again? I threw in an extra bit of money, so it's hard to say exactly how much I went, but I went from like 900 shares to like 1,300 shares, I think. Some of that though was extra money I invested, but yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty damn good. Ruse, he's in your tummy now. Yummy. He's gonna give you indigestion. He's gonna get revenge on you. Steal the bread, then get everything with it. Is that how inheritance works? If I like kidnap a rich son of a oil baron, when his dad dies, do I get everything because I own the oil baron's son? How about Little Roo? Shit, yeah, I forgot about Little Roo. You know what? He just needs a fire and a blanket, and he's perfectly happy. I'll give him a little bit of money. I'll give him my investments. So he can just buy like blankets and food. Meanie. No, that's have you ever seen him? Have you ever seen him? He just sits there and sits by the fire and is happy. I'll put a leash on your son and bark for him. Wait, what? Like, I I think that's a little bit. That's a weird. You're going to put you're going to put a leash on someone, and then you're going to bark at them. What? What type of what type of fucked up situation is that? What kind of weird role reversal is that? Yaha, I see, I see. That's a that's a strange one. I'm not gonna lie. Mike is crazy. That's you to Mike's art. Well, yeah, Mike drew some really nice art recently. It was a really nice art. And I looked at them and they had like a dog mask that looked a lot like Machan. That looked a lot like Machan, who's Genzuki's pet. But like similar color schemes and stuff. But but I was like, oh, leash and collar. And then I looked at another one he drew like next to that drawing and it already had a collar. So I already knew what Mike was doing. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A room with rats. No, wait, a rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. He connect. No, like, no, it's not fair. Like, if you go look at that art, and then you type in Genzuki Tojiro Machan, you will look at that and go, okay, yeah, no, I see what Rue is talking about. I see what Rue is talking about. I don't know how Machan looks like. Can you pop a screeny of him? Sure. Hang on. Let me see, because I don't have anything on this laptop. So let me see if I can find it. Genzuki Tojiro Machan. Where's a draw? Where's Machan? Machan. No, there's no images of him. I definitely have one of Machan elsewhere. No, it's not fair. Where's Machan? Wait, okay, I found something. It's not perfect. Oh wait, no, if I click on it, it might show it's Redbow. Okay, this is apparently something they're selling. So, oh wait, no, this is a good image. But I don't know whose art it is. And I don't want to. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to save it. I'm gonna shave it down. Then I'm gonna go into the Pixiv and see whose art it is. Why are you trying to eat everything? I don't know. Haru's very hungry today. Haru's extremely hungry. Yes, Pixiv, I'll consent to you selling my personal information to a bunch of random things. Does it say who the art? I guess as long as I go I guess as long as I put it into here, it should be okay. Casey drinks Mong water? That's not healthy, Casey. You shouldn't be doing that. But hello, Casey. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you? It's nice to meet you. Thank you very much for the first time chat. Oh my god, wait, actually, this reminds me, talking about the Japanese streamer that I love. That reminds me, I saw at the very end of last stream, the Japanese viewer who joined a few days ago, they commented. They said thank you for the stream at the last second. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. No, Fox, I'm sorry, they don't work. There's no poking right now. You're good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Casey. I'm sorry, Fox. I'm sorry. I don't have a way to automatically activate it. He scammed us? No, I didn't. No, hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna refund Miss Fox. I'm gonna refund Miss Fox. Where's the review requests? Okay, I'll show Machan in a second. I was talking to Daya about this actually, and we were talking about like streamer styles, and I was saying that like I feel like my style is very Hang on, I'm gonna reject Fox's request. There we go. My style is very wacky and all over the place. You've never actually drank bong water before? I made the user when I was really high. I see, I see. Scammer. No, I'm not a scammer. I'm not a scammer. You need more communities. More community. You need more discords. I need more discords that I join and then immediately mute. What even is bong water? Bong is like something they use to smoke weed, basically. I am not an individual who I've smoked a few times, but I'm not an individual who smokes. I've tried it a couple times. 100 isn't enough. You need to be Discord maxing. You need to be Discord maxing, and then you also need to be mute maxing. You want to drink holy water? On the Zaza. Both of you be quiet. Where's that? So I posted that. So we're just showing Ma-chan real quick. Real quick, we're just showing Ma-chan. Why did that image not appear? Eh? Why isn't it showing up? Hang on, let me... why does this need to be so big? This is really strange. It's not letting me put it on. I just want an image. I'll just do this manually then. It's making me do it manually. Because it is just like a PNG. Yeah? Why isn't that showing up? Wait, is it a PNG? No, it's a JFIF file. What the hell is a JFIF file? Rua just drinks like an Irishman should. Exactly, exactly. I'm not a heavy drinker. Like, I don't drink all the time. But when I do drink, you know, I do have a good bit. Save image as... Let me see what the hell, if I can save it as an actual just PNG. And not a... Okay, there we go. Now it's saving as a JPEG file, not a JFIF file. It was dumb. What is that file? I don't know what that is. But so that's Ma-chan. That's Ma-chan there in the corner. So as I said, the artist is this one. I'm only showing this just to show who Ma-chan is. It's very cute though. It's very cute art. But Ma-chan is Genzuki's pet. But do you see what I mean, Mike? Do you see what I mean where like the color scheme that you chose was very Ma-chan? But yeah, I've tried the Zaza, as Mike called it, a few times, but only like literally a handful of times. I could count on my hands the number of times. So, you know, I'm not a person who smokes. I just don't like smoking in general. And I've never smoked tobacco on its own. The only time I've ever smoked it was once when I was trying weed for the first time. It was horrible. I never want to do... I stay away from tobacco all my life. I've never smoked a cigarette. A cigarette. Yeah, it's very important I say that word. I can't get too comfortable when I'm streaming. I can't get too comfortable. I gotta hold myself back. You want to put him on a leash like Love in Deep Space? Say it, Rua. Mike, you can't just... You can't just tell me to call you that word. No, I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna call you that word. No. Oh, his neighbors are gonna fucking hate him. Too bad. They shouldn't be asleep. It's only like 11:15. Call me that word. Oh boy. You know what? If they want to file a complaint, they can do it with the fucking people at the desk. And I'll be quiet. I'll be a good boy then. I'll be a good boy. If no one complains, I won't do anything. If people complain, if they like knock on my door and be like, "Can you please keep kind of quiet? I'm trying to sleep." I'll be like, "Okay, buddy. Okay, sure." Then I'll fucking bang on the wall. I'll kick the wall. Wait, hang on, let me check something. Okay, no, I will not kick that wall. If I kick that wall, I'm going through the wall. Did Rua just call himself a good... I was saying I'll behave. I'll be a good boy. I'll behave. Wait, oh god, I actually just like knocked on the door. I hope I didn't just disturb some. No, if there was someone next door, I'm already disturbing them by shouting. You're such a bitch. Why are you so mean to me, Haru? I do nothing. I do nothing, and you just call me mean words. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Ugh. But yeah, I think I was talking to Daya, and we were talking about like streamer styles. I feel like I never thought of myself as chaotic, but the more I went away from kind of the more I got used to streaming, and I wasn't just reading books, the more I think I am a little bit chaotic, just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. I want to do. Bonnie actually did this thing. Bonnie Paws, who I was talking about earlier. She did this thing where she made like a little Google Doc where she like asked people to kind of like talk about her content a little bit. I might check what she actually asked in that, and I might do something myself. I wouldn't mind like posting something on the Discord maybe, and just being like, guys, tell me about me and how you feel, yeah, how you feel about. So now he's a good person, not a good boy. I still stand by that. You're feeling a little lightheaded. Are you okay, Z? I hope you're doing okay. Don't faint. If you're gonna faint, just sit down, breathe slowly in, slowly out. Oh, I know why. Did you? I hope you're okay. Sometimes I get like that. If you fall, I'll catch you, buddy. Don't say that, Pip. You're not there to catch them. Mm. Mm. You wore your chest. Ah, I see. I see. Don't faint. Don't faint. Make sure you can breathe. You're gonna make a joke, Rua, but you ruined. I'm sorry, Pip. Were you gonna say you walked away? You walked away. I'm sorry for ruining your joke, Pip. I'm sorry. No fainting, you promise. Good job. Good job. Um, but yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about something. Oh yeah, actually, I was really annoyed today. I went to like the place where I am. It has a gym, so and it's in the basement. So I went down to the basement and I went to the gym, and it's fine. Like it's perfectly serviceable for a gym. It has a cable machine. It has a single bench. It has dumbbells that go from 1 to 10 kg, which 10 kg is about 20 pounds. I think it's like 18, 19 pounds exactly, somewhere around that. And then it had like kettlebells and it has like a couple treadmills. Like it's a small room. I made a meme of your YouTuber. I see, I see. What dumbbells would you usually use? It depends on what I'm doing. So it depends on what I'm doing. I used to be stronger before I injured my neck. I want to see what this meme is. Before I injured my neck, I was pretty strong. Although I wasn't doing bench press with dumbbells. And I wasn't really doing much pressing either. Um, Wait, what's going on? Let me check something. Oh, that's that. Let me see this. Is this one? Absolutely. That's absolute cinema. That's amazing because we had a whole joke about that before. We had a whole joke about that before. That's very good. Very, very good. Wait, hang on. Let me disable that so I can see the user. See the good. Yep. We had a whole joke about that ages back. It used to be like our raid message. Only thing you do is skateboard and occasionally work on a car with your father. That's enough athletics for you. That's pretty good though. That's pretty good. Pip's gonna be your knight in shining armor. Aww. But I'm doing more dumbbell bench press work. So I suppose if I'm using dumbbells, I'm probably going up to about if I'm doing bench press, my aim is to work up to about 35 kg to 40 kg each hand. That's a nice solid weight. I feel like I could have done. Do you do like arm and leg day? So my routine is um, back and biceps, chest and triceps, usually a break on that date, legs and shoulders. I'm trying to add a fifth day where I'm going to do deadlifts because I think I need to start doing deadlifts and building up my posterior chain a bit more. I think it's the posterior chain is what deadlifts works. Each hand, yeah, yeah. Look, I've been training for a while, and that's not even like I see people doing 50 kg each hand, for reps. Like there are people. I used to be a lot stronger, which is the thing that kind of annoys me. But when you fucking injure your neck and shoulder, you have to take it back. Knees and toes, knees and yes, you also have to do your knees and toes day, knees and toes. Um, but sometimes I need to be and then I do like other things. Sometimes I do other things like I'll do a few core exercises. Like if I'm doing benching, I might jump up and hang off the bar and do some leg raises or stuff. Um, so what other things do I do dumbbell work for? Mainly the other thing I do dumbbells for is I guess just bicep curls. So those I use about 22.5 kg for like heavy working sets. So I'd be aiming for about 6 reps each hand. And then if I'm not feeling up to it, I go down to 20 kg each hand, and I just kind of like I'm able to do a nice couple reps with that. But if I'm gonna if and then what I'm doing that is at the end of those sets, I'd be is it the anterior chain that deadlifts work? You might be right. Maybe it's the posterior chain that squats do, and then it's the anterior. I can't remember. I'd go down to a lower weight, so I'd go to like 20 kg down to 10 kg or like 12.5 kg, and I do that like as many as I can to really burn out the muscle. You're currently doing 10 kg eat per hand, getting mogged here. That's not bad at all, man. That's not bad at all. Especially if you're doing like seated dumbbell curls. Those are a little bit harder. I do heavy dumbbell curls because I like getting the strength. And then dropping down a bit and doing higher reps if I want to build size. But seated dumbbell curls are a little bit better. The Yakiyako. Ahoy, hello. There's all these new people. Hello, hello. Ahoyo, Ohio. No, Ahoyo. No, Ohio, Ohio. I was trying not even morning in. It might be. I'm getting all these new people, and my phone isn't connected. They're not necessarily better, but yeah, typically they would be. They would be a little bit better because you get a bit more of a stretch. So if you think about where you're standing and you put your arms down and then you curl up, you get a decent stretch. But if you're sitting back and your arms are kind of slightly behind you, that's just more distance your arm has to travel. So usually you'd have the back of your bench at a slight angle back. Your old dog says hi. Hello, old dog. How old is he and what breed is he or she? I like old dogs are chilly. They got like the fuzzy muzzles, like the gray hairs in their muzzle. And you just pet them gently. Doggy. Doggy. Um, but yeah, so like I have certain routines. My favorite days is probably shoulder day. I think shoulder day is my favorite. I used to be fucking pretty damn strong in shoulders. I'm not old. Stop being mean to me. Am I allowed to post my cosplays in your server? You're such a nerd. Um, I have no problem. I would typically advise people to be careful with sharing things that could possibly dox themselves if you're comfortable doing that. And as well, yes, that's also the other thing. My server may be 18 plus, but it is not explicit, so I don't want anything like that. But yeah, sure. I think I'd be okay with that. Thank you for asking. Back when Ruo was young. Shut up, you nerds. Shut. He was strong. No, that was more of a injury. Like I was getting up to being able to overhead press. No, I did overhead press 70 kg for a few reps. I think I got up to like a pretty ugly rep for 72.5 kg, and that was the heaviest I ever did. Now I'm back down to about 60 kg, but that's still not too bad. That's still not too bad. About 11 years old and a tiny chihuahua. Oh, I hope he's kind of gotten quiet. I hope he's kind of calmed down. Chihuahuas are loud. Okay, well, you don't care. You're a content creator and you show your face. That's fair. Fair enough. I will say, if you happen to be intending to sell anything, I am not okay with such stuff being sold. I'm always saying that just in case, because I've seen that before. I've seen in other servers people post their cosplays or other such things. No, you don't do that. That's fair. That's fair. I was only mentioning it just to be on the safe side. Because I do have self-promo channels, but not for that type of content. But just making sure. But that's cool that you do other content. And cosplayers are so cool. I think cosplayers are amazing. I saw a cosplay there just on Twitter of like Freddy Fazbear. And it actually looked unreal. Like, it looked like a perfect one-to-one creation. I was very impressed. I'm not Vox Akima. I'm not a nerd about Five Nights at Freddy, but damn, did that look like a good cosplay. And then of course you have all these other ones. Anyway, back to your epic. Have fun with stream. Thank you for joining, Z. FNAF mention. You're more of a nerd than any of us, Rua. No, I'm not a nerd. Don't be mean to me. There's only one channel where there is the not safe for work channel. I'm pretty sure I have that as an. Do I have it? No, I don't think I have an 18+ rule. I probably should actually set that up. But I do. I guess I do have it as a rule that my server is 18+. So anyone who is in there should be allowed to see that. So I don't think I need to do that. But that is the only NSFW area. Nerd, how dare you? Thank you for the follow, Yaki. Big ass sword. Bad Haru. Wait, bad Haru. Bang. Slap. That was loud. That echoed. Hang on, wait. I feel like I'm missing. Hello, me beloved. Sorry, I think I didn't say hi. Hi. I saw you post, but I was like stuck in my chatting. So hi, me beloved. How are you? God damn, I can't win. I can't win with you people. You're slapping your workers. Abusive boss, Rua. Oh no. You gotta go to sleep. You're absolutely right. That's fair, laughs a lot. Have a nice sleep. Enjoy the rest of it. We will. I'm only probably going to stream for maybe 20, 30 minutes. Because I need to go EPs as well. Even though I had a nap, I was very sleepy. You cannot win against me. No, it seems I cannot. You posted your cosplays and art. Very nice. I will go check them out later. Maybe after stream. That would be fun. Gareb Mahagut. Slán live. Slán. But I'll definitely react. I imagine they're very cool. I think Haru Mizuki did a lot of cosplaying before. He cosplayed a lot of girls because I think Haru's quite a feminine guy, so he's able to pull that off. You have a tangerine and it looks like your hair. Well, you know what? I hope it's nutritious and filling. Well, it wouldn't be filling. It's a tangerine. You cosplayed a lot of girls too. Very nice. Very nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that Zan Parsnip Head? Is that the Zan? Hello. Welcome in. Hello, Coyote. Hello, Zan. Thank you guys for the raid. Welcome in. I apologize. I can't move right now. Hang on. Let me quickly shout you out. Shout out at Zan. There we go. Banana Raid stream? Oh, Banana Raid indeed. I'm going to be honest. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I thought it said Banana Raid Ancestry. I was like, what? Maybe I'm playing a little bit too much CK3 and 2 in my time. Oh, hello, me below. What? Yeah, yeah, maybe I'm playing a little bit too much CK3. I think so. No, it's CK2 I play, not CK3. But I'm reading a lot of CK3 memes. But how was your stream, Zan? How are you doing? Headpad is dead. No, wait, did someone headpad? No, third. My redeems are currently not good. The pin is gonage. God Damn pin. Um, hang on. No hand redeems Sawi. I put back on my clothes by accident. Pin's still there. Oh, well then. Well then, that's good. You played Tropico and lost the election. It basically, it's over. It's so over. I'm sorry to hear that, and you don't get like a second chance. You can't like pivot and become a. You can't pivot and become a populist and just be like, I'll give you everything you want. Rualor. Ooh, Rualor. Actually, I suppose I should introduce myself to all the raiders. Hello, everyone. My name is Rua Uaquilta. I'm a half-human, half-Tuatha. This is also covering the Rualor. Half-human, half-Tuatha. That being the god peoples of Ireland who lived in Ireland before the Gale arrived and drove them to the other world, which is typically underground. Fair elections are overrated. So true, so true. If you have fair elections, are you even trying to win? I don't know. Let me see. Let me refresh. Should it become a police state? So true, Mike. So what oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. This is one of those ones where it's like tickling just less enough to sneeze. Wow, that's really lame. More soldiers than civilians. You actually need to play CK3. Oh, you need to? It's been in your library for ages and loved CK2. CK3, I enjoy the little bit that I played of it. I preferred CK2, but I think maybe it was because CK3 was a little bit bare bones at the time. Okay, I sneezed. I sneezed. I don't know if you guys heard that. Ugh. This you need to eat to wake up for morning stream. So I'll raid and rush. Have a good yapping. Thank you, Zen. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of a Zatsu. That was the most womanly at you. Don't be mean to me. Sometimes I have a dad sneeze, and sometimes I have a cutesy sneeze. Okay. Sometimes I used to even have a pixie sneeze. Good night, Zen. Thank you for the raid again. Thank you, thank you. I miss comments. There was a lot of things going on in my brain. Honestly, you'd pay. Will Ua ever cosplay a maid IRL? You can't say shit. You got a little fox sneeze. Aw, cute. I wonder why you. So Yaki. Oh wait, I forgot to do this. This should work. This will bring you to a video that. Why is my lore not working? Why isn't it working? That should work. Why isn't lore working anymore? No, it's because it's streamer bot activated. It's streamer bot activated. No, it's so over. It's so over. It would have linked to a video where I gave my my introduction, where I gave my full backstory lore in Irish, spoken in Irish. So it trust me, it's really cool, and it's not like Baby's first presentation with all the cool transitions. It's not just that. Lore doesn't work from software in shambles. No, hang on, I can save it. I can save it. So you just killed me, okay? You hit me with, you finally ended my health bar. Quilta, I'm sorry. Okay, now go make a 2-hour long video about that. There's your from software lore. Go off. Go theorycraft, buddy. We need you in a dress. Call Vadi Vidya. Why is he dying? I don't know. It was Dark Souls. I got stabbed. So I died in a Dark Souls game. So I say something like slightly cryptic, and everyone goes crazy like, oh, such good lore. We need you in a dress. You guys have gotten me in dresses. Haru here, Yaki, has drawn me as a maid. Quite a few times. Quite a few times. There's a lot of cute arts. I don't have them right now, but if you join the Discord, you can scroll down through the fan art tag. I think should have a lot of good stuff. There's also the skebs, which I don't think they have those, but yeah. Full grown man version. There's a few. Yeah, there's one where I have a really thin waist and I'm very long. I have very long legs in a maid outfit. I usually have a lot more. I'm currently away from where I usually stream, and I don't have my access to my usual stuff. So I do apologize. I can't even move. I don't even have facial tracking. I promise I have pretty decent tracking. I have like fun tracking. It's just everything's a bit lame right now. He got cat's form too. Neko-chan. Nya. Nya. And yeah, sometimes I have to go nya. Your cat is pissing you off. Well, it's a cat. What are you gonna do about it? If you say anything, the cat's just gonna be. Pss, 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 pss. Oh wait, can I call your cat? Can I say hi to your cat? Pss, 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 pss. Here, Yaki cat. Here, Yako cat. Pss, 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 pss. Here, Neko. Here, Neko-chan. Meow. You forgot about that? Yeah, we haven't seen any of those redeems be used in a while. I think they've all been used for poking and stuff. I don't have those. I don't have those. Please don't do it. I'll get upset. You grabbed him? Oh, give him head pats. Give him head pats because he's a good boy. He's just being a little shit. But that's what cats do. What was I talking about? God, that's my issue. That's what my issue with my like rambling type of streams is I forget what I was doing. You're hoarding points so you haven't redeemed. I see, Haru. I see. You have to redeem at some point. He's a bad boy, not a good boy. It's already been an hour. Has it only been an hour? Oh yeah, it's been okay. It's been an hour and a quarter. I was like, an hour feels kind of short. But yeah, I did start a little bit U1 Maid Cafe. I see. Um, that's a fair one. You want the full Maid Cafe experience, right? Don't worry. Okay, he's trying to bite your chinchilla. No, get him away from the chinchilla. Get him away from the chinchilla. No, bad kitty. Bad kitty. Spray him. Get a water bottle and spray him away. Not the chinchilla. Chinchillas are they look so soft. I've never held a chinchilla, but I want to. Bite him back? Yeah, actually. That's a good idea. Bite the cat back. I've seen videos of cat owners doing that, and it's always funny. The cat always gets really shocked and confused. They don't expect it. You have to regularly shock your cat with weird things to keep them in line, to let them know who's boss. They're soft. I've heard. Fua Hakanashi. Wait, is that his second name? I think it is. Anyway, Fua has two chinchillas, and he's a chinchilla VTuber. And they always look so cute. They look so soft. They look like the softest creatures that have ever existed. Fua Hanakishi. Yeah. Fua, yeah. That's what Mike calls him. He calls him Fua, and then I am Wua. Little balls. They just look like little balls of fluff. Their fur looks so soft. You know what makes me Fua and Wua Wua? You know him? You know Fua? Fua is very cool. Yeah, Fua's a very very cool guy. I've been watching him a lot. He has his new model is so good. Your phone crashed? I'm sorry to hear that. But that's okay. Wait, does my tracking want to finally connect, or is it still gonna be a bitch? Why are you just slowly? Why is it just constantly trying to connect? Why aren't you connecting? Yes, use that IP. That is the IP. You ate the tracking. Stop eating my tracking. You don't want me to be able to move. You love his new model. It's really good. You'll have to check it out then. Absolutely. Hang on. You know what? You know what I'll do? I'll go / shout out. Oh wait, I need his full name. He's not in chat, so I can't do this. Hello. Hi, Fun. I'm not doing ASMR. I'm doing regular chatting. Hello, Blood Raven Nightmare Kid. Hello, Ismaka. Wait, no, Mew Simka. There we go. I was making that way more complicated than I needed to. Hello, Sochi. Hello, everyone. Wait, hang on. Let me shout at Pon. There we go. There you go. I'll tell him you like him. You like him? No, Yaki, you can't do that. Hi, Pon Pon. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. I was listening to some of Pon Pon's ASMR earlier today, and I fell asleep. I was feeling really tired. I was feeling really tired, and I just decided, you know what? I need. It was a day for a nap. It was a day for a nap. So I put on some Pon Pon. She happened to be on, and I settled in to fall asleep, and it was so good. It was so good. It was really nice. A lot of really nice comforting sounds. So thank you, Pon Pon, for giving me a nice cozy eep, a nice cozy little nap. I hope you had a nice stream, though. I hope you had a nice stream. I you're doing it. No, don't tell Fua I like him. You can't do that. For one, I'm pretty sure that's Mike's job. Mike, you speak Russian? Impressive. Do it, I dare you. You guys are just you're shipping IRL people. How dare you? Hi Sochi. Hi Sochi. How are you? You do like I think he's a cool guy. You stopped learning years ago. Ah, that's actually really cool. Well, you know what? At least it's come in handy. At least it's come in handy here. Bro, I already ship you and Daya. I know you ship me and Daya, Pip. No, you're doing it. Oh my god, you guys are the worst. But hi, Pon Pons, guys. Hello, Pon Pons viewers. Thank you guys so much for joining. I apologize if you guys are like feeling sleepy. You've probably already left because this is not an ASMR stream. I'm just being loud. I'm just chatting away. I'm just being. I'm not a good ASMR. I feel. We have the shipping power. The one thing that I'd always make sure if I was doing shipping though, when it comes to VTubers, because you have to remember VTubers are real people. You always have to make sure that VTubers are comfortable with that type of stuff. Now I'm totally fine with people wanting to ship me with others. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. I think Daya is as well, but it's definitely something you want to just double check, especially in like a corpo. You know, if you were like looking at Hololive or Niji Sanji, many of them have specific rules when it comes to what you're allowed to do, and you would need to follow those rules. Can I ship you to the Bermuda Triangle? Can I at least be shipped in a comfortable box, Haru? Can it be a large box? Does it have to be like a small, cramped box, or can it be like a box where I can like kind of stretch a little? No. Why are you so mean to me, Haru? That's not even a human. I know, it's a place. Isn't the Bermuda Triangle just a bunch of water as well? Yo, Loki was just gonna make an edit of you boat. Yeah, again, I'm okay with shipping, but you would need to check with Fua if he is as well. Um, yeah, yeah. So Haru, what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna fly over it, open the door, open like the back of the plane, and just throw me out in a plastic bag? You stay there with the birds and the bees. Haru, I don't think there's any birds and bees in the Bermuda Triangle. There might be some birds. You made tons of edits of him before. Okay, maybe he's okay with it. I just wouldn't want. I just wouldn't want to, like, accept anyone doing art of him in a certain way that he wouldn't be comfortable with. So yeah, yeah. But yeah. They're mermans and octopuses. Octopuses are so cool. By tons, you mean about four? That's still a lot. That's still a lot of fan art and edits. Octopuses are really cool. They're just really neat. They're really intelligent too. They're like one of the most intelligent animals, but they only live for like 2 to 3 years. They only live for like 2 to 3 years, I think it is. No, isn't it like 5 years? So they can never pass on. They can never pass on their like knowledge. It feels like it's really sad. Hi, hi, Meadowlark. It's nice to see you. I'm so mad about not having tracking right now. It's 3 years. Oh, that's so short. That's so short. destroy those ideas. Wait, what's happening? You're getting ideas? No, Haru. Haru. You want to pat a shark? I'm sure you can do that. If you go diving, if you just go diving, Haru, you can just like pet sharks. You can just like turn a shark on its head and it will discombobulate it. You just rotate the shark and it can't do anything. I love I love that video of the shark. I love that video of that shark like flinching at that guy. It's like swimming along and there's a diver videoing him and it just like it quickly turns towards him for a second. It's like, ah, bitch. Yeah, saw you flinch. Hello, oh my god, it's the man of numbers himself. It's L:Q. How you doing, Clonk? It's nice to see you. Have you been? You've been. I guess you and computer have been doing coding stuff, making games, making silly things. I join your streams sometimes, Clonk, and I look at the screen, and I don't understand what's going on, but I enjoy it nonetheless. It's great to see you too. How are things? Things are pretty good. Things are actually pretty good. I'm currently away, so I have no tracking right now. So maybe they're not as good. But I'm currently away from my usual streaming setup. But I recently passed some very big exams, so doing well there. And just in general, I feel like I've been really well. I've started doing my Japanese reps properly. I'm actually like I have Genkai. I'm using Wanikani. I've learned hiragana and katakana. I'm doing well. You like the small shark attempting to bite a leg but can't because he's too small. Oh, what a vicious little predator. He can't eat you. If he was a little bit bigger, he could take your leg off. Well, didn't someone die recently from a shark attack? That's fucked up. Yeah. You're trying to get Rua to play Sheshingers just on stream. That would be so fun. You told me about this, Mike. It's like some Japanese learning game. It sounds fun. Finally free from Spike's stream for a bit. Ooh, was Spike Girl doing stuff? What's the game about? I have no idea, but it looks just the idea, excuse me, of a Japanese learning game seems fun. For those of you who don't know who colon or colon who L:'Q is, he is another streamer, really cool streamer. I think he has one of the best voices for yapping I've ever heard. You can just sit there and just enjoy. It's just a very enjoyable experience. Playing a Tomei game in JP. Haru, I barely understand like 5 words in Japanese. It's not gonna go well. But that would be a good goal, I think. I think it would be a good goal to like play a game in Japanese. Obviously read a manga or something, read a light novel. Those are like long-term goals. That makes it better. I'm just like playing along happy as Larry and suddenly it snap cuts to the guy we're talking to, just like his hand is like by my head and he's like kabodoned me. I'm like sitting there like I don't know what's going on. Please get off of me. I have no interest in you. Or there's just randomly a cage like in Amnesia Memories. Then the male leads cages you or something. Yep. Fucking what was his name again? Taka? I don't know. He has a follow-thon and a subathon going. We get 90 subs. Spike will do an mpreg stream. Excuse me? What does that mean? What does that mean, Meadow? What is he going to do on that stream? Is he just going to pretend to be pregnant? Is he just going to be like, oh, sorry guys, hang on. I gotta take some of the weight off. And you hear like a little bump on the table because he's resting his belly on it. And then he shakes his belly. Egg stream where we just eat eggs. I hope yes. I see. He said yes. God. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna see a Rua and Fua edit coming down the line. Thank you, Yaki. That's very, very sweet of you. We throw eggs at Ua. I can dodge some eggs. Don't you know? If you can duck, I can do the 5Ds. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Yeah. I haven't watched Dodgeball in so long. I haven't watched there's some of those old comedies. Oh my god, it's weird calling them old. No, they're not old. Anchorman isn't old. Wait, when did that come out? Um, but like some of the OG, well not OG, but like like the big comedies back then. Anchorman, I haven't watched in a good while. I saw a clip from fucking Anchorman 2 a while back. I was watching just YouTube shorts. So far, we're at 19 subs. I do hope you guys get to 90 who aren't already couples. You're just. I see, I see. Well, thank you, Yaki. Yes, I'll take the ship. The harem is growing? No, wait a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where I didn't agree to be part of a harem. Oi. Oi, I expect monogamy. Oi. He insists. I'm gonna start throwing hands. I'm gonna start throwing hands, Mike. I'm gonna people's elbow you into a power bomb. The Anchorman came out in 20. No, no way. Anchorman came out in 20. No, that's not possible. Anchorman movie. That's no. Anchorman came out in 2004. Anchorman came out in 2004. Maybe you're thinking of Anchorman 2. But there was an Anchorman 2 very short. Where it was like they were like preparing to give to do the news, and what's his name? Who's the actor again? Who's that main actor? Will? No, is it Will Ferrell? No, not Will Ferrell. Um, who plays Ron? But well, no, it is Will Ferrell. Yeah, it is Will Ferrell. He's like screaming at the top of his lungs. It's really good. I can't do it because I will actually get thrown out. Oh, that was such a good one. Someone create a BL cover for that, please. Haru, no, bad. We already have one BL Rua cover. Me and Sun, okay? We already have that. So no, we can't do that. I feel bad for the people that were in Pon stream that came over from like ASMR, and then they're dealing with me just being loud. Like, how is this like if they're trying to sleep? How is this in any way smile? I can't smile. Wait, hang on. I'll just go ah. Wait, hang on. Which one makes my mouth go open most? E. Well, I guess that's a bit of a smile. Okay, we got it. We got it. Um, I'm so annoyed now that my tracking isn't working. Why is my phone so mean to me? Maybe if I close down the app and reopen it, maybe we'll connect then. BL cover. Remind you of what? I'ma draw it when you get the time. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, connect to the PC. Give me movement. Give me movement. Eto le. No, it just doesn't want to connect, and I have no idea why. It should be. It's actually trying to connect, but it's actually just failing to connect. It seems. It's just straight up failing to connect. So it must be something to do with the phone for some reason. But I have no idea why. Wow. Sad. Spike also has cute new Stickman Moodle. Ooh, I'll have to see it. Just a Cabadon or something similar. You know what? Cabadons are cute. Cabadons are very cute. Ua in a maid dress and Prince Fua. Why are you guys creating? You know what? To be fair, Fua has a very princely look, so I can understand that. I. Why are you doing this? Why are you guys doing this to me? I did say I was okay with it, but I can't believe it's harem too. How dare he? I'm like jealous now. I'm like the jealous maid. Isn't he a prince? You forgot. He is a prince, yeah. He is a prince. Yeah. He's the chinchilla prince or something. I'm gonna have to go soon though. But this has been a fun stream. I'm sorry. I know I started stream a little bit earlier. As I said, I was listening to Pon's ASMR, and I fell asleep for a little bit longer than I meant to. I meant to start stream at about 10, and it was about 20 minutes when I actually started stream. because it was like 20 minutes passed because it was actually nice. You eating my phone. Haru, please go eat normal food. You're not. You're going to die if you keep eating non-foods. Let us keep planning. You know what? Yeah, you guys do your plannings. Thank you for stream, Mua. I feel like I could go for another small bit. I could go for another small bit. Usually I have to be up really early. But because of how close I am to where I need to go, I don't need to be too bad. You know, I can get up at like 7:45, have a quick shower. It's not too bad. I already had a shower today. I already had 2 showers today. I had one when I woke up, which was just like a quick shower, and then I had like a proper shower after gym. You know, I saw what's his name again? The Niji Sanji streamer. Luca? Is it Luca? I think he's yellow haired. Isn't that his name? Luca? Let me see. Niji Sanji Luca. Yeah, Luca Kaneshiro. Luca Kaneshiro. He was doing like a Flapashiro. Mike, you can't be saying those things. But he was doing a of the new megas for Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon nerd. I'm sorry, Meadow. I'm sorry. I know of the Pikachus, and that's about it. But he was doing a hand cam stream, and he was doing something, and I guess all his chat was asking him to flex, or maybe he just did it because it was like, it popped into his mind. But he like leaned his arm over. His arm was in like a black sleeve, and he like flexed in front of the camera. I just saw it pop up on my timeline. They were all like all the what are the names? The Lucananiacs. The Lucananiacs were going crazy over it. Never finished a Pokemon ever. I'm kind of the same, Justinia. I've played maybe only. I have not played much Pokemon either. Although I remember watching Daya and Alpin play a lot of Pokemon. They're doing a Nuzlocke run or something, which I think is where like if your Pokemon dies, that's it. You can't use it anymore in battle. Like if it falls in battle, it's like dead, which is pretty neat. I remember I watched one of his Pokemon get one shot. You miss Alpin? I think many miss Alpin. Alpin was a pretty cool dude. His brother Yalpin was on Dialogues a couple weeks back. It was pretty cool. But yeah, but I remember years back, Luca posted a video, an image like that as well. It was like his shadow on the wall, and his arm was like slightly bent, and he was like I didn't know if he was flexing or not. It kind of looked like he may have been flexing a little bit. You saw he seems like a cool guy. Yeah, that Yalpin guy, he was pretty neat. He was pretty cool. He seemed really cool and nice. Yeah, he was sound out. He was sound out. Him and Daya were really funny together. But I remember I saw a joke. Well, I kind of thought of the joke as well. It was like it was a shadow, but the arm didn't look that big, and I thought he was like fully flexing initially. And I was like, no wonder it's a shadow. No wonder it's a shadow. It has no mass. But when he flexed in that recent video, you definitely saw there was a proper bicep. There was a proper bicep. So either he wasn't flexing in that image, or he's been very consistent with his training and he's gotten bigger. So good job, Luca. I'm very proud of you. Me, the small VTuber on Twitter or on Twitch, with barely, has never reached 3 consecutive digit viewers, is very proud of you. Luca Kaneshiro, part of Niji Sanji, one of the biggest male streamers in the world. But it made me think, if I do a hand cam stream, am I going to flex for you guys? Am I going to like move my arm and like show you how big my muscles are? I feel like if I ever going to do that, you're going to see me step away for a little bit, and I'm going to like very quickly do a pump. Get a pump in the arms, Or I'll do one better. I'll throw my fucking leg up on the table and I'll flex my legs. Maybe you're big. Mike, be quiet. Luca. Luca's pretty neat. Didn't he delete? Didn't he delete like half of the Niji Sanji Minecraft server? I think he did. I think he did, yeah. No, I did not send. I did not send Toede an art reference for that art, Haru. Dude, show me those calves. I have pretty big calves. When I played rugby, you know, my calves are pretty big, I will say. One calf, I have a lot more control over one calf than the other. It's kind of weird. In terms of like muscle connection. Girl, you better AO. Didn't I measure? Yeah, I measured my legs on stream once. I think they came out to like, what was it, like 31, 32 inches? Yeah. Pretty big legs. I was watching Sani. Sani Kink, another streamer. And he was like, "Oh yeah, my legs are pretty big. I measured them. They're like 12 inches." I was like around and I was like, "Oh. I see." You have them thick legs too. You're a short stack. He did that all alone, by the way. Bro's legs are thicker than mine. I did a lot of squats, okay? A lot of squats. I feel like they used to be bigger. They used to be a bit more muscular, but again, injury put me out of squatting for a while, especially along the neck. It's very awkward, but I'm slowly getting back into it. I'm I'm back to squatting. I'm back to like proper leg days and not just using like the machines. So we're doing good. You can't, no, I'm not answering that question, Haru. I can't answer that. I don't know. You saw on Uki's schedule there was a new opening of Minecraft Enchanted. I saw something about that. Is injury still painful? It's a lot better. Well, like when it happened, oh god. But it's a lot better. It's still creaky. My neck and like collarbones basically. I think there's just instability there and the tendons are constantly catching on stuff. Hip thrusts for big booty, yeah. I try and do hip thrusts. I find the hip thrust machine is way harder than just the standard barbell. For whatever reason, the hip thrust machine with like 20 kg, with a 20 kg weight on it, is way harder than just the barbell. A what machine? A hip thrust machine. I think it might be because it locks you into that movement. So you have to use your hip, you have to use your butt. So maybe it's better if I use the machine. It's hard to tell. And the whole bit. Can you guys stop talking about my like I wasn't the one who brought them up. Just get my own barbell. You're so right, Harry. I should just get my own gym, my own personal gym. You love the machine. I need to start doing it. You know what? If I started doing like, what if I started doing those like TikTok Instagram girl booty workouts where I like have the cable machine thing tied to my legs and I'm doing kickbacks. Now, to be fair, those are really good exercises. Those are genuinely good exercises. I just don't have time to do kickbacks. Like, hip thrusts, which are typically seen as like a girly exercise. No, hip thrusts are unreal. If you ever want to see it, go watch fucking The Rock hip thrusting like 300 or like 400 pounds or something. You need really good posture on it. I think I used to do a decent weight anyway. With short shorts. Yes. But yeah, they're doing some like new Minecraft thing, I think. Niji, and it's like an open server for a lot of different VTubers. I think I saw something about that. Booty shorts. You guys are the worst. Excuse me, I kind of burped a little. With shiny shirt and tiny shorts. Am I gonna be like one of those guys from those like exercise commercials where I'm like selling you something? I'm like you buy the thing and it's like extreme and it's like a guy in a really tight shirt and he's always marching in place and he's like, keep it up, you got it, 1 2 3 4, yeah, let's go, come on, keep pushing. Would I be a good announcer for that, for those type of games, for like dance games or something? Or like any like rhythm games where you need encouragement. Like you just hit like 100, like you just hit 100 and you're like, good job, keep it up. Oh yeah, you got 100 in a row. You think I could lift 20 kg, not counting the machine weight? Yeah, the machines. I just feel like the machines are a bit harder. I think it might be a posture thing. Rua just has the juicy. I've seen those. I've seen those. I've seen the pants as well. Why a shirt? Just be shirtless. Hello, D. D. They're being weird. They're being weird. They're talking about weird things. I didn't bring it up. They're talking about weird things. Your phone just auto completes that phrase. Now we were only talking about auto completion a while ago, because Lancelot asked if I was still dog fighting. He meant dog sitting, but he asked if I was still dog fighting. Rua, well-known dog fighter in the VTuber community. But how are you, Miss D? Wait, hang on, Miss D. Let me shout out. Wait. At NPCD. I noticed that a lot of the people I know have like things set up. Either they shout me out and like people they know out regularly, or else I guess they have mods for that. But I need to start doing that more. He brought up that his thighs is like 30. Okay, I may have brought that up because we were talking about Luca Kaneshiro flexing on stream with his bicep. CM, no inches. Um, he was flexing his bicep on stream, and I was like joking that like I'll do if I ever do a hand cam stream, I'll do the same, and I'll actually throw my leg up, and I'll flex my leg. You think a lot of people completing to this stream? I don't know what that means. Whoa, don't call me. Don't use the CCCC. Don't use like 6 Cs. You're biting. I'm kicking. I'm kicking. I'm very fast. I'm not very fast. I'm decently fast. Pip, they're being weird now. I should never bring up my legs again. Hickums Macarua. What the how do you guys come up with this kind of stuff? How you know I hate the use of when you could just say ass. I hate that. I hate that so much. I think what I hate about it is that it's like the most basic response to things at this stage. If there's like a funny viral tweet or there's like a funny YouTube video, you know that they just repeat what happens in the video, and then they just say whatever. It's like when another tweet goes viral because they go like, "Whoa, that's crazy," to an already viral tweet. I've talked about this before. It still annoys me. But how are you, D? Ohio gozaimasu. How are you, D? Good morning. Are you having a nice... Well, you just woke up. Did you have a nice sleep? He just moves the room when he walks. His leg... No. I'm not Tom Platz. I'm not Tom Platz. I'm not the quad fodder. I'll never be the quad fodder. But if you guys want to see thick legs, like literally so thick that the man had to waddle basically to walk, you're looking at Tom Platz. I'm still seeing mostly bro action verb insert event. I know exactly what you're talking about, Mike, and that also pisses me off. Sometimes, like, the odd time it's kind of funny, but most of the time it's like, it's just like the most basic thing. You're biting his biceps too? Don't bite. No, that'll hurt. That'll hurt. This is a weird stream. I feel like when I do just chatting streams, I like they morph. They change in weird ways. Also, D, maybe you'll be excited to know that I am now there's an edit of me. There's gonna be a ship of edit of me. No, you can handle it. /day. You're struggling to roll out of bed. That's fair, D. I took a nap before stream. And hello, Kitten Magician 26. Thank you for the follow. That's very sweet of you. You're making ships. They are. I struggle to roll out of bed myself, D, I must say. I spent an extra like 10 minutes sleeping, and I finally dragged my ass out. Breaks people's hands when they slap. Who's slapping? No. I remember someone grabbed my ass in the middle of a disco once. And I didn't see who it was. I just turned around and I was like, it felt weird. It was I was not happy about it. But then I kind of forgot because I was like half drunk. I was like, okay. Makes bubbles. Hello, I'm gonna pop your bubbles. Pop, 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 pop. A TikTok edit? Yeah, a TikTok edit. With all like the cool edits that like the zoom ins on different parts of the art. But no, a fan of Fua Hakanashi, who's a streamer I watch from time to time. Very cool guy. Um a fan of his came along who's also following me now, so very sweet. And they were like, I'm gonna make an edit of you two. And he asked Fua, and Fua was okay with it as well. And then Fua was like, I'm gonna add him to the harem or something. You're turning Ua into a maid having a secret relationship with a prince with a harem. Oh my god. Wait, why is it a secret relationship? Well, you know what? That actually, you know what? That's interesting actually. There's a harem, but then there's still a secret relationship. And he said, "I'm the top." No, he did. No one said anything about that. Okay, that's still indeterminate. Indeterminate. That is indeterminate right now. I would not do that if I were you. They explode if you try to pop them. Oh no. That's really dangerous against children. You just run along a park, like a park full of children blowing those bubbles, and then you sprint as far away as you can. All you hear is... No, all you hear is, oh, bubbles, yay! Come on, let's go pop the bubbles! And then... Worst terrorist attack in, like, fucking history. Oh, my fucking brain starts to deteriorate if I talk for too long. It was getting pregnant and running away. Die as a second lead? Isn't it always secret with a prince and a maid? Yeah, but what if the prince has like a harem though? Then it's like normal. But you know what? That's like interesting. And that's like, oh, why is it a secret? I wonder. That happened to a friend of yours. Not cool. I see. Yeah, it's yeah, true. Yours broke a while ago. Have a nice stream and have fun, lovelies. Thank you for joining, Justinia. I'm going to be finishing up early soon. Oh, you gotta go. I just saw your comment there. You feel really tired and kind of like, oh, I hope you feel better soon, Justinia. I hope you feel better soon. Drink some water and get nice and warm, okay? The prince finds out and chases after him. Stop building a hole. Stop building a manga, Haru. Unless you're gonna draw it. Or you know what? No, Haru, write your light novel. Write the light novel and give it a really long title. Give it a really long and convoluted title that's like 2 sentences long, but then in Japanese it's only like 2 kanji. Watch me write a fanfic based. Him and Daya fight over him. Don't know who'd win that. Or you can make the art and you can make the story. There's like 5 of you coming together to create this thing. Proper use of bread. Oh, my head. You can transform between your cat girl form or completely turn into a cat. I feel like just being a cat would be kind of cool. You could just climb into a tree and go to sleep. Brewer's jumping in, you guess. You leave Brewer out of this. You leave that piece of bread out of this. Wait. Oh no, I was gonna say it's the start of the week for you, D, but you're ahead of us. You're in the future, so it's technically Tuesday morning for you. I hope it's a nice day. It would be going into. No, it would be going into spring for you guys now, right? It's starting to go into spring. Oh, I was really happy a few days ago. I think I mentioned this on another stream, but I was really happy because the leaves have started to fall off the trees. There's like dead leaves on the ground, so I'm like crunching away on them as I walk. I literally take a detour to crunch on the leaves and just be happy. Being a home cat would be awesome. BIAB. What if Rua picks Rua in the end? That's the secret third option of this Otome game. There will be a cameo of the OG BL cover. Yeah, it'll be like in the background or something. So Fu is reading something. So Fu is reading something on his throne, like his princely throne. And he's like, thank you for this. And he'll place it, and you'll just get a glimpse as he hands it over to his advisor. He takes it away, but it's like the original BL cover of me and Son. We have so many flowers now. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. There's a really nice flower area nearby where I live, but unfortunately, like, you know, they're gonna start going away now because it's autumn. But oh, there's all the conkers on the ground as well. Do you guys get conkers? You know, like the little chestnuts. Well, sorry, conkers are the name of the game. Have you guys ever played conkers? So conkers are, you got like those chestnuts, and you basically put a hole in them, and you put a string through them, and you tie them, and then you have like a little basically conker on a string, and you would the other person would hold their conker out in front of them, like on their string, and you try and hit them. You try and hit their conker and break it. Oftentimes you might miss and hit yourself, or you might hit them, and it was fun. It's a good plot. Turn this into a whole story. You don't have those? Oh, that's sad. That sounds like a fantasy word. Conquer. Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Isn't that the... Yeah, that's the game with the Great Mighty Pooh. That was actually... I think that was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. That got down there. That was like kind of deep. Then the head maid Haru. If you guys don't know what that is, then... If you guys don't know what the Conquer's Bad Fur Day, you're very confused right now. Then the head maid Haru works as a double agent and lead Ua and his kid back to... Why do I have a child? You guys are cooking a bit too much now. Because you got Emperor. I told you, the roles are indeterminate right now. The roles are indeterminate. You can't just make that decision. You can't just make that decision. Okay? Nuh-uh. What? No, stop. This is not allowed. Can I rescind my consent? Can I rescind my consent for this ship? Can I sink it before it sets sail? He claimed it first. No one said anything about this. People just started saying this. I don't think he claimed it. I'm claiming it. No, you can't. Oh, I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys. But unfortunately, I do think... How long have we been streaming? I'll stay for like another 5 minutes. So we hit the 2-hour mark. But then I do have to. Then I do have to go to sleep. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm just gonna scroll through who may be... Okay, I accidentally clipped something. I hit clip that, not the raid button to look at the raid channels. So I'm gonna have a random clip. I have no idea what it's gonna be about. Alfina VT. No, I'm not human. I've never heard of Alfina. Wait, Quinn. Who the fuck is Quinn again? Wait a minute. Let me check something real quick. Let me just... I just need to double check something, okay? Suggestions of people to raid. Wait, no, I think I know who that is. Wait, no, hang on. Was they? Yeah, they were Kyo. I thought for a second they were Astaire, but no. Different person. Different person altogether. Oh, is Fua still alive? Wait, let me see. Let me see who's. Prof. Fua. Fua is. I don't want to. I don't want to give you guys. Quinn is the pure image of frat white boy in your brain. I'm gonna send you a joke later, Mike, that I was gonna say, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. No, Quinn. I don't think there was ever anything bad. He was fine. Um, but I enjoyed a few things with Quinn. I think his some of his stuff was fun. Some of the few things I watched anyway. But fine, we can raid into Fua. I'm gonna have to put up with this. I'm gonna have to put up with this, aren't I? But yeah, I'm gonna head off. But thank you guys so much for the fun stream tonight. Thank you guys to thank you again, Zan, for the raid, and thank you to Fua for the not Fua, for Pon Pon for the raid. Although I think many of her fans left by now because they were here for ASMR and not an Irishman being very loud in their ears. Cabidons you. Yeah, you know what? That's our raid message. That's our raid message. Cabidons you. That's our raid message here. That's a raid message. Good night, bud. Thank you, Crespian. No, oh yes, perfect. That's perfect, Haru. That's perfect. Cabidons you. I like that it's both hands too. It's both hands. Oh, come on, let me save that message. Get out of the screen. Oh no, it's like it won't get rid of the thingy. There we go. Thick thighs. It's so funny. It is funny. Anyway, Gorev Mila Mahagut and Slán Gafol, and I will see you guys next stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Atsu, bye bye.